Our story begins in Copenhagen, Denmark, in the early 1970s. In this vibrant city, a young man named Kim Bendix Petersen was coming of age, deeply fascinated by the worlds of music and the occult. Little did he know these passions would intertwine to shape his future. Kim would soon be known by a different name, a name now synonymous with heavy metal, King Diamond. From his earliest days, King was drawn to the raw power of music, its ability to stir emotions and tell stories. But it was his fascination with the darker side of life, the macabre and the mysterious, that truly set him apart. King turned these interests into art, forming the influential band Mercyful Fate. With his haunting falsetto vocals and lyrics that delved into the realms of horror and the occult, King Diamond was like no other. With his distinctive vocals and lyrical themes inspired by the macabre, he quickly gained attention. Mercyful Fate's debut album, Melissa, released in 1983, solidified King Diamond's status as a force to be reckoned with in the metal world. The album's dark and occult-themed lyrics, coupled with their virtuosic musicianship, gained them a dedicated following. The band was not just creating music, they were crafting an experience, a dark journey that listeners could immerse themselves in. And at the helm of this journey was King Diamond, his haunting falsetto echoing through each track, leaving listeners captivated and eager for more. As the band's popularity grew, so did King Diamond's reputation. He wasn't just a singer, he was a captivating frontman, a storyteller, a master of the macabre. His performances were nothing short of theatrical, turning each concert into an unforgettable spectacle. His elaborate makeup, resembling a ghastly corpse, and his flamboyant costumes brought his dark tales to life, adding another layer to the band's already intricate music. The stage was his kingdom, and every night, King Diamond ascended to his throne, commanding the attention of his loyal subjects. His performances were more than just concerts. They were stories told through music, each song a chapter in a larger narrative. And as King Diamond belted out his eerie tales of horror and the occult, the crowd would hang on his every word, completely entranced. But it wasn't just his voice that made King Diamond stand out. He had a knack for creating an atmosphere, a dark, eerie ambience that perfectly complemented his music. He understood that to truly captivate his audience, he needed to engage all their senses. And so, his concerts were a feast for the eyes and ears, a total sensory experience that left audiences in awe. His theatrical live performances, complete with elaborate makeup and costumes, became legendary. He was more than just a musician, he was a performer, an artist, a king. And as he stood on stage, microphone in hand, he wasn't just singing, he was reigning. And in that moment, as the crowd roared and the music pulsed, King Diamond was truly in his element, at the peak of his powers, on top of the world. And that is how he ascended to his throne, not through conquest or inheritance, but through sheer talent, creativity, and an undying passion for his craft. In 1985, King Diamond embarked on a solo career, releasing the album Fatal Portrait. This was a daring leap into the unknown, a step away from the familiar and into a realm where he alone would dictate the direction and the narrative. It was here in this solitary dominion that the king would truly find his voice. The Fatal Portrait wasn't just another album, it was an exploration of themes that had always lingered in the shadows of his music. Darkness, horror, the occult. These weren't just elements of a stage performance, they were the essence of the world King Diamond was creating. And in this world, he was free to tell the stories he wanted to tell, in the way he wanted to tell them. The tales spun in Fatal Portrait were intricate tapestries woven from threads of terror and the supernatural, stitched together with the haunting strains of his unique vocal style. Each song was a chapter, each album a book in the dark library of King Diamond's imagination. But the Fatal Portrait was only the beginning. King Diamond was just warming up, just starting to flex his creative muscle. With each subsequent release, he pushed the boundaries further, delved deeper into the realm of the macabre. Then came Abigail. Hailed as one of the greatest concept albums in heavy metal, Abigail was a triumph of storytelling. It was a chilling ghost story set to music, a narrative that unfolded with each track, drawing the listener deeper into the haunting world King Diamond had created. And the hits kept coming. Them, another concept album, was yet another testament to King Diamond's mastery of the narrative. His ability to seamlessly blend music and storytelling to create a vivid, immersive experience was unrivaled. His debut solo album was followed by a string of successful releases, which further solidified his reputation as a master of concept albums. King Diamond was not just a musician, he was a storyteller, a weaver of dark tales, a master of the macabre. And in his solo reign, he was free to let his imagination run wild, to take his listeners on a journey into the heart of darkness. King Diamond's influence on the metal genre cannot be overstated. His unique blend of theatricality, storytelling, and raw musical talent has created an unforgettable legacy, a legacy that continues to grow and evolve even today. In the grand tapestry of heavy metal, King Diamond is a thread that weaves through the very heart of it, a thread that's impossible to ignore. He has not only shaped the genre, but also inspired countless bands and artists across the globe. From the darkest corners of the underground to the brightest lights of the mainstream, his influence can be heard echoing through the riffs and lyrics of many who followed in his footsteps. His theatrical live performances, his unique vocal style, his dark and intricate storytelling, all have left an indelible imprint on the genre, inspiring a new breed of musicians to push the boundaries of what heavy metal can be. But King Diamond's legacy is not just confined to the past. It is a living, breathing entity that continues to grow and evolve. Even today, King Diamond continues to tour, perform, and release new music, each new chapter adding to the rich tapestry of his legacy. His creativity and passion for the genre remain as strong as ever. He never rests on his laurels but continues to innovate, to push the boundaries of what is possible in the world of heavy metal. His recent performances and albums are a testament to his enduring relevance and his unwavering commitment to his craft. His music continues to resonate with fans old and new, a testament to its timeless appeal. Each new generation of metal fans discovers King Diamond, drawn in by his haunting vocals, his intricate storytelling, and his unique stage presence. The legacy of King Diamond is a testament to his enduring influence and the power of his music. It is a legacy that continues to grow, to evolve, and to inspire. In recent years, King Diamond has continued to tour and release new music, proving that his creativity and passion for the genre remain as strong as ever. As we conclude our journey into the world of King Diamond, it's clear that his legacy as a metal icon and master storyteller endures. His dark, theatrical vision has forever changed the face of heavy metal, paving the way for countless artists. His voice, a haunting falsetto, echoes through the halls of metal history, a chilling reminder of the power of individuality. King Diamond's dedication to his craft, his unwavering commitment to his vision, remains unparalleled. His influence, much like his music, resonates deeply, carving out a niche that is uniquely his own. His tales of the macabre, his intricate storytelling woven into the fabric of his music, have left an indelible mark on the genre. His legacy is not just in the notes he's played, but in the stories he's told, the emotions he's evoked, in the darkness of the heavy metal realm. One figure shines brighter than the rest, and his name is King Diamond.